Hi. My name is Khalid from Saudi Arabia. Today, we're going to learn more about data centers. Important definitions in data center. There are some important terms and definitions need to be understood in data center design world. Efficiency. The ratio of the output to the input of any system. In other words, we are trying to measure how much wasted time and effort in the data center. Effectiveness. Producing the intended or expected result. For example, a light bulb is effective at producing light but inefficient as it loses almost 98% of its energy as heat. Resilience. Resilience is the ability to provide and maintain an acceptable level of service in the face of faults and challenges to normal operation. Redundancy. The duplication of critical components of a system with intention of increasing reliability of the system, usually in case of a backup of fail-safe. Availability. The degree to which a system, subsystem, or equipment is operable and in a committable state at the start of a mission, when the mission is called for at an unknown, or a random time. Reliability. Reliability is the ability of a system or subsystem to perform its required functions under stated conditions for a specified period of time. It is often reported as probability. Power and cooling density. Historically, power and cooling density were defined as watts per square foot or watts per square meter or BTU per hour or kilowatts per hour, but the true density should be determined by kilowatts per rack. High-density equipment usually consume more than 10 kilowatts per rack, whereas medium density is between 4 to 10 kilowatts per rack. And finally low density is less than 4 kilowatts per rack. Levels of redundancy. N represents need and meets basic requirements with no redundancy. N+1 comes with one additional unit, path or module more than the basic requirement. A failure in a single unit will not interrupt operations. 2N has two complete units, paths or modules for every one required for the basic system. A failure in one entire system will not interrupt operations. Finally 2N+1 which complements the basic system with two complete, N+1, units, paths, or modules. A failure in one entire system will not interrupt operations. Availability ratings. Criticality classifications. N is single path with no redundancy. N+1 is single path with some redundant components, while 2N is concurrently maintainable. Finally 2N+1 is concurrently maintainable with full fault tolerance.